Welcome to Trending Now USA. I'm Bella, and today we're celebrating one of the brightest young stars in world tennis, Eala, as she wraps up a truly majestic tennis season with a new career high ranking, international recognition, and a legacy that keeps growing with every tournament she plays. This is not just another story of a player climbing the charts, it's a tale of grit, heart, and destiny coming together for a 19-year-old Filipino sensation who's rewriting the tennis narrative for Southeast Asia and the next generation of athletes. As the final tournaments of the year came to a close, Eala stood tall with a new career high ranking that reflects not only her results, but also the consistency and maturity she has shown across multiple surfaces and against seasoned opponents. What makes her 2025 season remarkable isn't just the numbers, but the emotional and technical transformation she's undergone, from a promising junior champion to a bona fide professional contender with the aura of a future Grand Slam star. Throughout this year, Eala's journey was one of steady rise and relentless ambition. Starting the season ranked outside the top 150, few predicted she would break barriers and surge into the global spotlight the way she did. Yet, tournament after tournament, Alex proved her ability to adapt, recover, and outthink her rivals. Every victory was earned, every defeat became a lesson, and every court she stepped on became a stage for her evolution. She played with the courage of a lion but the patience of a tactician, combining fierce baseline play with newfound control in her mental game. One of the key moments in Eala's 2025 campaign came during the early spring swing, when she captured the attention of the tennis world with a string of impressive performances against top 100 players. Analysts began to notice something different about her. Her footwork was cleaner, her decision-making sharper, and her serve, once considered a weakness, had turned into a weapon. Under the guidance of her experienced coaching team, Eala added more spin, precision, and disguise to her service motion, allowing her to dictate rallies right from the start. It was a game-changer that redefined her playing style. By the summer season, Eala was no longer an underdog story. She was a headline act. Crowds in Europe and the United States started chanting her name, and broadcasters highlighted her every match as must-watch tennis. Her social media following exploded as fans across Asia, North America, and Europe celebrated her wins with pride. For the Philippines, she became a national symbol of hope, the kind of sporting figure who transcends boundaries and unites people through excellence. Her run through the middle of the season included several notable wins that cemented her place as a rising star. One of the standout moments was her upset victory over a seeded top 50 opponent during a major WTA event, a match that showcased her resilience under pressure. Down a set and a break, Eala refused to back down. She clawed her way back with her trademark mix of counterpunching and aggressive forehands, sealing the win with a roar that echoed her competitive spirit. It was the kind of performance that told the world she belonged at the highest level. Beyond her results, Eala's demeanor on and off the court has earned her universal admiration. Reporters frequently mention her humility in interviews, her gratitude toward her family, and her unshakable belief in her team. Unlike many young athletes thrust into the global spotlight, Alex remains grounded, always acknowledging her roots and the community that shaped her. In post-match interviews, she often dedicates her success to her supporters back home, emphasizing that every milestone is not just hers, but the nation's. That sense of shared victory resonates deeply with fans who see in her not only a tennis player, but a cultural ambassador. As the hard-court season rolled around, Eala's momentum continued. She reached new heights with quarterfinal and semifinal appearances in several WTA tournaments, often pushing established players to their limits. Analysts began comparing her playing patterns to some of the sport's greats, a blend of the creativity of Ashley Barty, the focus of Iga Swiatek, and the fighting spirit of Rafael Nadal, who remains one of her biggest inspirations. In fact, her time training at the Rafa Nadal Academy has clearly shaped her discipline, footwork, and mindset. Observers noted that she approaches each point like Nadal does, with intensity, respect, and purpose. Then came the breakthrough, her rise to a new career high ranking. The moment was celebrated across the tennis world, but nowhere more so than in her homeland. The Philippine sports community erupted in joy, with social media flooded by congratulations from celebrities, government officials, and fellow athletes. It was more than a number on a ranking list. It was a symbol of validation for years of sacrifice, training, and faith in the dream. For Alex Eala, this achievement wasn't the end of a journey, but rather a new beginning. Throughout the season, her consistency across different conditions impressed even her critics. Whether it was clay, grass, or hard courts, Eala's adaptability stood out. On clay, her sliding defense and topspin-heavy ground strokes frustrated opponents. On grass, her improved volleying and court positioning came alive. And on hard courts, she unleashed her full athleticism, turning defense into offense in a heartbeat. The stats reveal that her serve percentage, return games won, and winners-to-errors ratio all improved compared to last season, a testament to her dedication to continuous growth. But perhaps the most significant development of all has been her mental toughness. Tennis is as much a battle of minds as it is of rackets, and Eala has learned to navigate the psychological side of the sport with poise. Her ability to recover after setbacks, maintain composure in tiebreaks, and keep focus under pressure demonstrates maturity beyond her years. Several commentators have highlighted that this mental resilience could be the key factor that propels her into the sport's elite in the coming seasons. Fans who've followed her journey from junior Grand Slam champion to professional powerhouse have seen her evolution firsthand. From the days of competing in ITF circuits to stepping onto WTA courts, Eala has proven she's not intimidated by reputation or ranking. Her motto, "To play with heart and humility," echoes through every performance. She's a student of the game who never stops learning, whether it's refining her backhand angles or studying the tactical nuances of her opponents. Off the court, Alex Eala's influence extends far beyond the baseline. She's become a role model for young athletes in the Philippines and across Asia. Her commitment to education, her balanced approach to fame, and her advocacy for women in sports have earned her praise from fans and institutions alike. She frequently uses her platform to inspire youth to chase their dreams regardless of challenges, reminding them that success isn't defined by where you start, but by how determined you are to keep going. This season also saw Eala form meaningful partnerships with sponsors who recognize her as the face of a new generation, authentic, disciplined, and globally appealing. From sportswear brands to lifestyle endorsements, her image has become synonymous with excellence, perseverance, and national pride. Yet, despite the growing attention, she remains laser-focused on the one thing that matters most, becoming a complete tennis player capable of competing for Grand Slam titles. As 2025 draws to a close, tennis analysts are already predicting that Eala's trajectory could make her one of the top breakthrough players in the upcoming year. Her ranking rise positions her for direct entry into major tournaments, meaning fans could soon see her in the main draws of the biggest stages, the Australian Open, Roland Garros, Wimbledon, and the US Open, without having to go through qualifying rounds. That alone is a huge step forward and a sign that her time on the big stage has truly arrived. Behind the scenes, Eala's team has played an instrumental role in her development. Her coaches, fitness trainers, and mentors have all contributed to creating an environment that nurtures both performance and balance. They've crafted a schedule that allows her to peak at the right moments, avoid burnout, and manage the demands of a global tennis circuit. Her family, too, remains a cornerstone of her support system, always present, always encouraging, and always reminding her of her purpose. When you look back at her season in full, the battles fought, the milestones reached, the crowds inspired, it becomes clear that Alex Eala is no longer just a young prodigy. She's an emerging force in tennis, a beacon for aspiring athletes, and a representative of what happens when talent meets discipline. Her story is proof that greatness doesn't come overnight. It's built through perseverance, humility, and belief. In her closing interviews this season, Alex spoke candidly about what motivates her. "I want to be the best version of myself every time I step on the court," she said, her voice steady and sincere. "I'm grateful for where I am, but I know there's so much more to learn and improve." This is just the beginning. Those words capture the essence of who she is, an athlete who dreams big but works even bigger. As we celebrate her new career high ranking and the end of a majestic season, one thing is certain: Alex Eala's journey is far from over. The next chapter promises even greater challenges, but also greater triumphs. The world is watching, and the Philippines is cheering louder than ever. For now, she can take a well-earned break, reflect on a season of magic, and prepare for the battles that await in 2026. The sky is the limit for this phenomenal young star, and with her relentless determination, she's destined to keep soaring higher. From her first rally of the season to the last handshake at the net, Alex Eala has carried the hopes of a nation and inspired countless fans worldwide. Her achievements are not just personal victories, they are shared moments of pride that transcend borders and languages. She's proven that you don't have to come from a tennis superpower to make a global impact. All you need is passion, perseverance, and the courage to chase greatness. As the lights dim on this unforgettable season, we salute Alex Eala, the pride of the Philippines, the rising star of women's tennis, and the embodiment of what it means to never stop believing. Whatever comes next, one thing's for sure: the tennis world better be ready, because Alex Eala is only getting started. Thank you for watching. I'm Bella, and this is Trending Now USA, your destination for the stories that move, inspire, and ignite the world of sports. Stay tuned for more incredible journeys like this one, and don't forget to subscribe for all the latest updates on your favorite athletes and trending moments.